Hey YouTube, your girl is back. Your girl is back with another video. Hi Angela Brooks. Hey. Your girl Night and Jay is back with another YouTube video. If you are listening to my beautiful voice and you are not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn those post notifications on. That way you'll be notified every single time I post, and go ahead and thumbs up this live, honey. I know I was scheduled to go live for 9:15, but I said, you know what? I got a few minutes to come on early, so that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to give some people the time to tune on in. I see we got two people watching, so thank you all for joining. To anybody that may just be tuning in, if you're not able to catch this whole thing live, or if you want to go back and watch it just for your enjoyment, this video will always be available for replay. And we are about to get into some things, honey. So we're going to give some time for some people to get on in. Get on in. Hello. Say hello on your way in, so that I know this thing is working, and so that way I know that that you're here engaging with me. And like I said, thumbs up this live, because baby, it has gotten real in these YouTube streets. Well, you know what? I ain't even gonna say it's gotten real. You know, it's gotten real fake as usual. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna break it all the way down. The last time we talked, hey, CC's life, hey, Terry Leonard, good evening. Hey, Shauna's Place. Hey. Thank y'all. Come on in and say hello on your way in and hit that likety like button, honey. That is how I know that you're engaged and watching with me. So, you know what, you guys, we going to go ahead and get started. I'm glad to have everybody back here with me. Like I said, the last time that we talked about Miss Ross, honey, and we ended it off talking about her and Sharita. And we talked about how there may have been some trouble in paradise, child, and baby, when I tell you, it has boiled over, and we are about to go ahead and dissect it all, okay? When I tell you. So first things first. Now the background, honey. If y'all did not see the title, child, Ms. Ross done finally kicked Sharita to the curb officially. Miss Sharita went off. Where is the where what have the funds that have been collected for the sister circle giveaway? What did that money really go to? We're gonna get into all that. We're going to get into all that, honey. Okay. So, background on the situation. Like we talked about last time, Roz pretty much has been trying to, so from what she's saying, she's been trying to change the direction of her channel and get away from all the bickering and back and forth that has been going on among these YouTube streets. And we already know that's some bullshit. But she has been trying to change her narrative. And so the last time we talked about her, she was on her live pretty much basically, in so many words, saying that she was going to be separating herself. Now, listen, I don't watch Roz religiously, so I don't know all the side arguments that have broken out, or all of the what I don't know every single event that triggered certain reactions, but I'm assuming there has been some trouble in the sister circle. I'm assuming there has been some back and forth, some bickering, and Ms. Roz said she was tired of it, honey. She said she was tired of it, and so she made the public service announcement that she don't want all this back and forth, and if all the back and forth continues, she just gonna go ahead and separate. And in so many words, she was kind of throwing jabs at Sharita, because everybody knows Sharita is a hothead, and everybody knows she liked to Nikki Nicole says, "Not is giving I found Christ." Baby, we're gonna get into it. But yeah. So the last, like I said, in her last live that we talked about, she was kind of, in my opinion, she was kind of throwing shade at Sharita, because Sharita's been around here on these YouTube streets arguing with everybody. And since she linked up with Roz, there has been a great deal of arguments and fussing and back and forths. And Roz has always, had to kind of bear the brunt of a lot of those arguments and hanging there with her and thug it out. And I guess Roz said, honey, she has a change of heart, because all of these arguments are steering her away from Latrice. And so she pretty much was just being very adamant about, getting back to the subject that she wants to talk about, and kind of chastising everybody for being in all the mess and the side arguments in the sister circle. And honey, I guess that rubbed Miss Sharita the wrong way. Now, if anybody didn't know how Sharita came about, Sharita came onto Roz's live to quote unquote defend herself and speak out against Latrice. So Roz welcomed her onto the platform with open arms. And that right there is bullshit in itself, because here's how I feel. Roz is thirsty to connect with any and everybody who disconnects from Treese. She don't care what the characteristics are. She don't care what the background of the person, what the morals and values that the person may carry. If they disconnect from Latrice, she want to talk with them immediately. Okay. Hey Mariah. Hey. D Brown says, hey Queen in chat. YouTube is on fire. I'll be in and out of chat. Yeah, I see it's on fire, honey. I see different people going live. So I said, oh Lord, honey, it's still going on. So that's okay. As long as you're here in and out, like I said, it'll be up for replay. But yes, anyway. So pretty much, like I said, Roz and Sharita pretty much linked up on with an ungenuine bun as usual, because Sharita's sole purpose was to expose Latrice and find a platform that was large enough to do so. And Roz's sole purpose was to pretty much link up with somebody to take down Treese. And she knew that Sharita was sitting on some information about Treese, and so so it was a mutually beneficial relationship. Hey, Lady Devereaux. Hey. But yeah, pretty much, Roz knew that she could use Sharita to get information on Latrice and expose her. And Sharita knew that she could use Roz to put the information out there. So in the beginning, similar to what we saw with her and Lele and Coco, in the beginning, it was all good in the hood, baby. In the beginning, it was, we team Sharita, even though we don't know Sharita from a can of paint. Even though the only thing that you know about Sharita is that she was someone who used to hang with Treese and doesn't hang with Latrice anymore. Roz was so thirsty to have someone else join the hate train and taking down one person that she welcomed Sharita with open arms. And from her perspective, she, started talking to Sharita. They formulated some type of friendship. The same old sob story, the same thing she said about Lele and Coco. She started talking to her. They started to form a bond, and everything was going all good and gravy, in my opinion, until the storyline just got boring. Until they saw that, I done brought this woman up here. She done spilt the tea, and now it's time to get back to regular scheduled program. And she ain't really giving what I thought she was gonna give. So this is what happened. Roz thought by bringing Sharita on her platform and them putting out the allegations on Latrice, that they thought that really was going to be the end all be all of Treese. And surprisingly, it just wasn't. It just didn't give what it was supposed to give. And similar to what happened with Coco and Lele, once that storyline got played out, and once they look up and they see that, hey, this didn't work. Treese still thriving. She's still doing her thing. Nobody really cares. And now we got this whole group of people that are now disliking us even more. And all these side arguments are continuously breaking out. And Sharita is living every minute of it because she's getting the clout. She's getting the attention. She's getting the traction. Roz decides, this ain't beneficial. This is not beneficial for me no more. So I'm going to dip out. That's how I saw it go down. D Brown says exactly. That's why I don't feel bad for her. She knew what she was doing. Yeah, she most definitely knew what she was doing. But how the falling out happened was, like I said, I don't follow Roz religiously, but pretty much the more Roz continued to go at Treese, the more people came out of nowhere wanting to clap back, and the more side arguments broke out. And so, and y'all know how the recipe goes. You have channels that start off defending Treese, start off speaking out for a good cause, and then it turns into a personal back and forth. Then it turns into doxing. Then it turns into people looking up each other information, and it just got to be a lot. And when you have someone like Sharita who's thirsty for it and who's ready for it, short, it became overwhelming for Ross to indulge in, let her say. And from her perspective, she didn't want it to go that far. She didn't want to wake up every day arguing with everybody. It started to spill over to where sister circle members were arguing with each other. And so she just wanted to take a step back from it all and get back to what she wants to do, which is just tear down Latrice and Latrice only. And so in the midst of that, she kind of had to kind of put some distance between her and Sharice, or allude that she would be putting some distance between her and not Latrice. She would be having to put some distance between her and Sharita. And Sharita didn't like that. Sharita feelings got hurt. Ross felt like Sharita was kind of making blanket statements saying that people are not trustworthy. Some other members from the Ross squad started kind of being shady and had something to say against Ross. Ross and somebody else from the sister circle got into it, and I guess Sharita was still kind of buddy with them. I don't know. It's long story short, Sharita got on her platform, kind of being indirect. Hey, in Florida, hey. Sharita got on her platform being indirect, pretty much saying that nobody can be trusted. So Roz went live, and she's in the midst of kind of going in on another ex sister circle member that has disrespected her, that's coming after her. And you know, and Sharita chimes in and she says, "Oh yeah, Sharita, by the way, I think you was coming for me too." And from there, all hell breaks loose. Ross says that, what, she feel like Sharita been coming for her. She feel like Sharita came onto her platform trying to take over. She felt like Sharita was trying to ride her bandwagon. She felt like Sharita was just becoming too much. And it just went from there. D Brown said, "Did you see B Girl live today?" No, I did not, honey. No, I didn't see that live. What happened on that one, child? Fill us in, Miss D. Fill us in, D Brown. But yeah. So she pretty much, in so many words, kicked Sharita ass to the curb. And so many words. And so then Sharita goes live and she pretty much follows the same recipe as everybody else who fall out with her. Now that she ain't fooling with you no more, now that she done made you feel some type of way, now that she pretty much tried to check you and little girl you and kind of let you know that, hey girl, you ain't real on what I'm on, you're bringing too much drama, I'm finna take my platform back over. Now Sharita kind of alludes to the fact that Roz, is not a good person. She's a liar. She's this, she's that. She's scamming with that sister circle Christmas giveaway and all that. And so we just gonna break it down because, like I said, D Brown says, I knew that was not gonna last from day one. Right. It was not gonna last. And here is why. Here is the funny thing about all of this. It amazes me how so many overgrown women, I'm talking about women who are probably 40 plus, women who have children, who lived a lot of life, who are wise enough to know better, continue to fall for this same remedy over and over again. Roz literally has befriended almost any and everyone to go against Treese. People that she don't know from a can of paint, people who she obviously is not equally yoked with, people who she probably outside of this would have no real connection with. She is so thirsty and desperate to take down Latrice that she will go and befriend and be friendly with anyone who can help fit that narrative. And then what happens is, because her motive is evil and disingenuous, the friendships don't last, the relationships don't last, and they crumble. And what really baffles me is, hey, Tanya Christian, hey, Dookie Fada. But yeah, what really baffles me is, you can clearly see that anything built on drama and mess, any type of friendship built on that, will not last, will not prosper. But you have a chat full of people acting so surprised and hurt when the shit go to hell. And I'm just like, what did you all think was going to happen? These women have nothing in common besides the fact that they don't like one person. I don't get why people keep expecting the friendships to last. I don't know why people buy into a fake ass sisterhood that is built off of hate and negativity. Like, you have really had grown women over in the chat. Ron, Sharita, no, this can't be. I'm so hurt right now. I can't believe you all are doing this. Please don't do this. Nigga, what? Like, what? D. Brown said it was on fire. She was telling people what Roz was saying about the money. Go watch the replay. It's a lot. She had to stop the live. It was not going to end well. So whose page was this, D? Because I definitely gotta go. We're gonna have us another live, honey. Look, this is a lot. This is a lot to unpack. Because pretty much all that's happening is the truth is being exposed. And it has been exposed. But at the end of the day, God is bringing everything to the light. Everything is unraveling in front of our eyes, just like the people who really stand for something and who have good hearts, just like we predicted. Just like we predicted. At the end of the day, it really amazes me, first of all, how hey, blessings. Hey. But yeah, D. Brown, tell me who pays that song so I can catch up on that as well. But it really amazes me how, let's just start from the beginning. Roz has a sister circle that is supposed to be about motivating and uplifting women. It's supposed to be a safe place for people to come to fellowship and bond, right? A whole bunch of women from different walks of life, right? And so her perspective is that she doesn't want all the negativity. She doesn't want the drama. She doesn't want the name calling. She does not want the sister circle to be tainted with a whole bunch of negativity. However, I don't understand how you want so much from this sister circle that was created off of mess and drama. The group literally would be non-existent had a whole bunch of miserable, mean women not decided to come together to go against another black mother who has done nothing to any of them. A whole bunch of mean, idiotic, hateful women who hate a stranger just because they're a public figure, all bonded over the hate and constant ridicule of this woman daily. And you all really think in your twisted minds that a group that was started from bonding over slander and humiliation of another black woman daily, you really thought that's going to prosper? You really think that this is something that's going to make it anywhere? Now, of course, we know that there probably are some people who have linked up and people who went through different walks of life and who bonded or whatever by joining that group. But look at how all of this, look at what brought you all together. If what brought you all together is nothing but negativity and bullshit, and what keeps the group alive is constant conversation about negativity and bullshit, then Ms. Ross, my question for you is, what the hell did you expect? Did you expect the group to stay positive and peaceful when you literally birthed this off of negativity, drama, and hate? Like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Bronze girl. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tune in. I'm gonna have to tune into that. Olga Harris says, full circle get back. What goes around comes around. Say it again. Say it again, honey. Say it again. Kathleen Lattimore says, thank you. You're absolutely right. 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 Thank you for joining Jasmine Douglas. But right, like she's literally sitting up here trying to fake stand for something. I just don't want all the name calling. I just don't want all the back and forth. I'm trying not to be a part of the problem, but ma'am, you are the damn problem. How are you going to have high expectations for women in the group that you created, but you're not leading by example? Before we start trying to check people and tell people what they can or can't do and who they can or can't argue with, why don't you start by taking accountability that you need to change the narrative? You sound crazy as hell saying that you want to remain positive and you want to uplift women and you want everyone in the sister circle to feel welcome and you don't want the negativity, but your whole main existence on this platform is based around negativity. How are you tired of arguing and going back and forth with everybody, but you continue to antagonize trees day in and day out? Like this woman is a walking contradiction. And so many people lick up the crack of her tail and that they are so naive and blinded. Everything that she's saying about Treese and accusing Treese of, she's now going through the exact same thing. She claimed Treese can't keep nobody around her. Well, Ross, now this is three people that you were once close to that you fell out with. And you have the same story. You felt like they were trying to come up off of you. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Doesn't it? You know, the very people that Treese told us wouldn't hit on shit, and she told us they were users and clout chasers. Now, this is what you all criticized for her and called her liars for and stood up against her for. Now you're going through the exact same shit with the exact same people. Now you're dealing with these very people attacking you, antagonizing you, and trying to come up off of you. Wow, that sounds very familiar. Say it again, Tanya Christian. All while Teresa's doing her thing. All while she doing her thing. It wasn't even in the same. Man, I'm like, it's mighty funny how the tables turn. And then this is the kicker. Sharita's pissed off and she's mad. So she spills the tea that it is some funny stuff going on with that giveaway money. And we remember when her and Miss Lele parted ways. Miss Lele had the same thing to say. Miss Lele said that it was some funny stuff going on with that giveaway money. So Roz trying to beat Sharita to the punch when she sees that Sharita is talking about her. She comes back on her platform and she's like, "Well, you guys, I'm going to tell you all. I told Sharita that I was going to bless her when we did the giveaway. I was going to also bless her and I was going to bless the moderators." Well, wait a goddamn minute. Pump the damn brakes. Now you call Treese a scammer. You criticize Treese anytime she runs a promotional special, anytime that she does anything with her where her supporters have to, give her money or in any type of way. You all call it a scam, but you're promoting a giveaway. And you've been saying this, and then, like I said, I don't tune in religiously, right? So I could be wrong. But anytime that I have tuned in to catch up on the drama and this giveaway has been brought up and talked about, it has been presented as something to help families or women in need that are part of the group. So if this giveaway is supposed to be about giving back, then why are the proceeds from the giveaway being split up among your personal friends and people who you have a daily relationship with? I was under the impression that this money was being collected to give back to someone in need around the holidays. Because if you think Christmas giveaway, you think giveaway to people who may need it. So you want us to believe that Treese is scamming, but you don't disclose that this is what you were going to do with the money until you and your friend fall out over here and she exposes it. Child. The same weird people that she never even met in person. Child. Blessing says 30 a hand. It says 30 and had them thinking that she was going to do a meet and greet. Like, so now, just like you all run and you all believe everyone who Treese falls out with, and you all act like what they're saying is factual, you act like what they're saying is printed in the King James Version of the Bible. Now that people who were once acquainted with you are now slandering you and calling you a fraud, everybody's just supposed to look over that. And then the way she breezed past it and nobody even tried to say, you know what? I love you, Ross, but that's a little questionable. It's very questionable. You quick to call somebody else a fraud. You're quick to look up everybody else's information and try to make sure everybody else around here got some legitimate income. You quick to question everybody else's integrity. But I just don't know why someone with so much integrity, a woman who holds herself to such a high regards, a woman who claims that money ain't no problem, a woman who claims that she is doing very good off her social media platforms and her house is spick and span and she ain't wrong for nothing. Why would you have to wait until you collect money from the supporters to bless the people who are essentially moderating for you and helping you with your platform? Why are you waiting until you get money for a quote unquote giveaway? Why wouldn't you be blessing them from the money that you already earn monthly from your social media platforms? Okay. See? So it's like, that's another thing that didn't make damn sense. And it's like, she invited people to call in, and everyone's like, Roz, don't worry about it. You have helped so many people. It's gonna be all right. When is somebody gonna call this bullshit for what it is? Someone that is a supporter, because of course they're not going to receive it coming from people who have been speaking out against the platforms from the beginning. But when are you all, those of you all who are in that sister circle group, when are y'all gonna wake up and smell the goddamn coffee and stop letting this lady speak and play on y'all intelligence? She literally has come on here and told bold-faced lies. You all know it's a lie, and you all don't say a damn thing. But let Treese come on here and say something that you all don't feel to be true. Even if you don't know whether it's true or not. You all are going to talk about it until you're blue in the face. You're going to call. You all are going to you're going to do the most. But this woman is playing in y'all face over and over and over again. She lied about owning her home just to keep up with Treese. She lied on me and didn't even try to clear it up. She's been collecting from what they saying, because like I said, I'm not on no, but people saying they paying monthly dues to be a part of a group. People saying they've been donating to a giveaway. And this has been going on for a very long time. I mean, from I have been hearing about it for almost a year now. I mean, and if it's been shorter than that, okay, maybe it's been shorter than that. But we have not seen that one person who she's blessed. We haven't seen that one person who she's giving back to. And y'all gonna keep sending y'all, hey Linda Johnson, hey. And you all are gonna keep letting this woman play in your face over and over again. Everything that she's criticizing Latrice for, or everything that she's accusing Latrice of, she's going through the exact same thing. And you have women in the group who are mother figures, who are probably older than her, who are, are around her age, that y'all can't step up and say, hey, no, some don't sound right about this. Some don't sound right. I'm just confused. I'm thoroughly confused. Okay, so it ain't about trees. It's about tearing down a black woman who had one means to take care of her family. Right. It's not even about trees. It's no one deserves to be attacked on a daily basis. But yet this woman has admitted out of her own mouth that that is her sole purpose. She literally wants everyone to shut up and sit back and continue to help her take down one person. This woman literally got bothered because so many side arguments were breaking out that it was taking her away from talking about Treese every day. That she literally was willing to disband the group that she put together, also that she can reconstruct it and weed out anybody that is distracting her from talking about one person because she is so desperate to stay on topic. Like, what the hell? Right, Blessing, who has she helped? Tanya said, well, she finally feeling a little what T deals with, but funny to me because she hadn't reached half of the money that T gets or haven't. Right. Now you see what it feels like to invite people on your platform and have them use you and turn on you. Now you see what it feels like to have people accuse you of things. Now you see what it feels like to have people, be a part of a platform that you created and make you feel obligated to do this and do that, and you get overwhelmed and you say you can't do it no more. Now you see what it feels like, and you haven't even reached the platform that she's reached. But I don't feel sorry for her, not one bit, not at all. Because that's what you get for being greedy and thirsty to take someone down. That's what you get for being evil. Period. Dookie Fana said allegedly collected $2,500 monthly in that circle for almost 2 years. So it should be more than $8,000 in my opinion, Rachel. Okay. Because like I said, I'm no mathematician here. And true enough, I don't keep up with everything this woman does because I don't like her. But I've been hearing about people paying dues to this sister circle for quite a while now. And in her live, she mentioned that there's $8,000 in the bank account for the giveaway. But I'm like, wait a goddamn minute. Now I know I've been hearing about this giveaway for a long time. Why? What? I just don't understand. So maybe Lele was on to something. Everybody didn't give. Everybody didn't, ma'am. You have at least 1,000 people in your chat at a time rooting your bullshit on when you over that line and contradicting yourself every day. I am pretty sure at least 1,000 people are giving on a consistent basis, if at least 500, if not 1,000, ma'am. You didn't see her feed the homeless, at least Trees do feed. Exactly. We've seen Trees give back. We've seen her take in many people into her home. Regardless of, how people say they fell out or how they were treated, we've seen Trees stick her neck out on the line for many people who were struggling, didn't have nothing, were on the verge of financial whatever, and take them in and do for them on a consistent. We've saw that that's all that she's done. All her platform is consisted of is her taking in people and helping people. And I know when I first started watching her, even with the money pot, she used to play the money pot game where she used to get everybody to cash out, and then she would put a little bit on it, and then she would split the money with her supporters. And she was very transparent. At least she didn't try to disguise her as a giveaway. When she wanted to do something that would benefit her and her supporters, she was open and honest about it. Hey, y'all, I want to give back to y'all, but I'm a benefit too. So here's what we're going to do. And sometimes she wouldn't even take anything. And I remember that because I was watching around that time. Anything that she's done for her supporters in terms of giveaways, whatever, she's been very transparent about it. But here we have Ross. We don't see you doing anything but sitting on your couch degrading someone every day. But when someone asks you to produce the receipts for all this money that you've collected for a supposed giveaway that you don't made a side deal with to split with somebody who you was friends with, get them a little piece of the pie. Now you come up with, oh yes, it's a little over 8,000, a little over 8,000 with all these people that watch you and support you and give to you on the regular. Child. Olga says Roz reported Trees to authorities, laughed at her children, talked about her house, tried to shut down her channel and bragged about it, talked about her parenting and poked until she broke. Exactly. And in her delusional mind, she really, really feels that she's going to be able to run a successful platform that is peaceful and positive while still tearing somebody down at the same time. Ma'am, child. Dookie, exactly, because X of 16 is going to tell it today, but B The B girl ended the live. Well, I would definitely be tuning in, honey, because you know they will get on their platform in a heartbeat and put out plenty of lies. But this is the set about Latrice. But now this is the second person who you were once close friends with. You and Lele, y'all was buddy. You and Sharita were buddy. You can say all you want. Oh, they didn't know anything about me. They didn't. No, you was these people that you was talking to outside of YouTube, and they both have questioned this money that you've been collecting. These are two people who you was once cool with. They both don't put it out there that some ain't right. Some of the milk ain't clean by that money that you collected for this quote unquote giveaway. And then you come out and admit that you telling people what you gonna do. You telling her that you gonna give her this. And you never said that. You ain't been disclosing that. All we heard was, I'm not gonna do no little bitty giveaway. I'm gonna do it big for my people. Well, it ain't gonna be you. You know, all we heard was that's all we've been hearing about this giveaway. You best to believe I'm gonna do it on YouTube. We're gonna do it big. You ain't said nothing about, oh yeah, and by the way, yeah, I'm gonna bless Sharita and she gonna get a cut, and my moderators, they're gonna get a cut. From the way, like I said, I don't know all the ins and outs. I don't watch this channel religiously. But from what I have heard about this giveaway, it was presented as something that was supposed to be done for people who may be a part of the circle that are in need, not just blessed moderators and friends. That ain't because you can do that on the regular. You don't need a giveaway for that. When people hear Christmas giveaway, that sounds like we're helping someone that may need it. That sounds like we're blessing the less fortunate. That sounds like that's what that sounds like. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. Uncle said she's buying summer, but she ain't break. Yep. Yep. She bought a car. She sure did. It said she don't spend all that money in five and below for her family. Hmm. Yeah, she poked. Yep. So yeah, I mean, it's just hilarious to me how all of this is just unraveling. Because my thing is, where is your discernment? How can you get on this platform all day and give all this criticism to someone, and you as a mother, you're trying to teach someone how to be a better mother, but every chance you get, you you put yourself in the company of people who you barely know, who probably aren't trustworthy, just to feed the narrative on your platform. And then you have to backtrack and be like, well, you guys, I was just trying to give her a chance. Same thing with Coco. I was just trying to give her a chance. Same thing with Lele. I was just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Like, you are so quote unquote clueless when all these people who have a motive to come up approach you and want to use your platform. You're so clueless, but you got all the sense in the world when it's time to criticize somebody else. Maybe if you would spend a lot of this time sweeping around your own front door and worrying about yourself and not trying to build your platform off of bringing someone else's down, maybe we wouldn't be here today. Just maybe. And then another thing, she sit on the platform and she wants so much peace with everybody. Oh yeah, one man band, I don't want anything to do with him, but I just wish him well, and I just, there's no ill feelings. Yeah, me and DJ, we apologize, and I support her platform. Like, you are forgiving everyone who has dogged you just as much, if not worse than Trees. Everyone that don't call you out on your bullshit, but the person who you're talking about day in, day out, you can't let that go. You can let the beef with everybody else go, who done also dogged you out, talking about you, laughed at you just as much as anybody else. But you can't just say, you know what, guys, we've talked about this woman for 2 years. It's time, or however long. Let's just move it forward. You can't say that. Like, it's pathetic. It is pathetic. She still said in the house lonely. Did she find some? She need to find something. Because I mean, it's just like you're unraveling right here in front of our eyes. You know, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And then that's another thing. Then she was arguing with some woman that's in the Raw squad, I guess, who turned on and talking mess about her. I don't know the backstory on that, but I guess the woman talked about her and made some threats and said she was going to spit on her, something of that nature. And then she proceeds to go get her clip from her strap, waving it on the camera. Like, ma'am, you are somebody's grandmom. You're somebody's mom. Have several seats. When you on the internet waving an extended clip at ma'am, you that's some you ain't NBA young boy. You somebody grandmama. You somebody mama. You're arguing with people on the internet who you're probably never going to see in person. And whether they threaten you or not first, it doesn't matter. You carrying on like this, but yet you really think that your platform is going to continue to be positive? Your platform has gotten so toxic to the point that you have to pull out your clip and let the people know what's up. Ma'am, who wants to digest this? What woman who is looking for sisterhood and friendship and peace and positive interaction, what person is going to find this content digestible? How can in one breath you're all about positivity, peace, love, and this and don't get me wrong, people have the right to defend themselves, right? So somebody coming for you and somebody saying they're gonna do something to you and you have to let them know, listen, I ain't the one. Okay, cool. But this has continued on and on and on. How many people are you going to argue with? How many people are you going to have to threaten? How many people are you going to get into these nasty back and forths with before you realize that I am a part of the problem? I created this mess by not knowing how to pull back. I inserted myself in this by being messy and dramified every day. I allowed people who were shisty on my platform just for my personal benefit. I got close to people who I know probably are terrible people in real life just to just to fuel this burning desire for me to take down this one person. So where is the accountability that maybe none of this is going to stop until you change, right? Everybody can't keep being the problem. Sharita sought out your platform for a reason because she saw that you were just as messy and desperate as she was. Because in all actuality, let's be real, what the hell did Sharita need to come say? She was just another person who fell out with trees. What was there to say? There was nothing to say. Nothing. Whatever Courtney told her, that was nothing that needed to be discussed and gossiped about on a personal platform. You all knew what you all were doing. You didn't bring her on your platform so that she can defend herself against somebody. You brought her on a platform because you wanted to take somebody down, and it didn't work. And you got bored with it. And your true color started to show that you never really went interested in her as a person. You just was interested in what she could have done for your platform. She had information that could possibly help you and your sick mind win finally, and you still didn't win. And so now you want to change your narrative and try to, no, baby, just give it up and worry about yourself. Enough is enough. Children have been talked about. Nasty allegations have been put out there. The authorities have been called. Like, when is enough gonna be a damn enough? At this age, you're sitting up here, with obviously with your own health issues going on, whatever. You're sitting up here with a patch on your chest, and not trying to say that there's anything wrong with that, because whatever, not even not making fun of that. But what I'm saying is, you're sitting up here and we can see that you have issues that you should be dealing with. We can see that you are not in no shape to be on here waving no clip, arguing with the whole internet every day. We can literally see this, that you going through your own stuff. And you won't just wake up and be like, you know what? Enough is enough. Let's change the narrative. We're not just gonna stop arguing with all the random people on the side. We're gonna stop doing this all together. If we can't have a constructive, positive conversation about other Black women, we don't need to be having a conversation at all. If we can't talk about people and give our opinion without talking about somebody's kids, making up nasty allegations, lying on people, if we can't talk about or react to content without it being nasty, no matter who it is, then we need to do we don't need to indulge in it at all. Like, come on now. It says, oh, she really want to be Tree so bad. She do. She do. She said, I'm crying like, well, she was really waving it like, ma'am. Blessing Hot Top says, if 800 of them folks have 30 ahead, that's $24,000 in 1 month. Make it make sense. Yeah, the math ain't mathing, baby. It's not mathing. Olga says Sharita was in Treese Homes and stabbed Treese in the back, but Ross took her in to gain info on Treese. Now she wonders why she got stabbed. Right. Like Sharita didn't need a platform to speak out against this Treese. She got kicked to the curb because she was being a using ass snake. Like a lot of people that come around her. You didn't have to give her your platform. Give her your platform for what? She wasn't wronged. Who was she? She didn't have a brand to protect. We didn't even know who the hell she was. Treese wasn't just randomly trying to slander her or bring her down. No. She was someone that hung around Treese. Treese had to kick her to the curb. And that's just what it was. What the hell did she need a platform to defend herself? Defend herself against what? The friendship didn't work. It just didn't work. Did she steal from you? Did she harm you? Did she sleep with your husband? Did she hurt your kids? What the hell do you have to speak out about it for? The friendship didn't work. It's over with. You don't need to go on somebody's platform to talk about that. And if you did, you fell out with Treese. Treese has millions of followers. You didn't have to run to her platform to you didn't have to run to Roz's platform to air out your grievances. You could have turned your own camera on and said what you had to say. They watch anybody else who talk about Treese, no matter who it is, they would have watched you. You and this woman had an agenda. You had an agenda and she had an agenda. You all were planning to use each other to take someone down and it didn't work. And when Ross found out that, hey, this ain't going as planned, we don't put the rumor out here. It didn't do what we thought it was gonna do. Yeah, I have no need for her. Yeah, yeah. Run along, peasant. You're bringing too much trouble on my chat. You're causing too many arguments. I no longer want to ride for you. I was only willing to ride for you when I thought I had something on Treese. I realized I ain't really got to know her no more. I'm just gonna have to talk about it like I normally do and just nitpick her whole life. We ain't really got no real tea over here. Yeah, I'm done with you. Bye. That's it. That's all it was. Hey, Annette Leggins. She said, so hi, how are you? Why is Roz and Sheree not going to be friends anymore? Because they both were fake to each other from the beginning. They both wanted to use each other to take down Treese. And, once they both saw that in all actuality, they have nothing in common and they really don't stand for anything, either one of them, then they clashed because Roz wanted to separate herself so that she could find the next person to try to take down Treese with, in my opinion. But yeah. So it's just giving a whole lot going on. And it's more. Like I said, I have to go watch the other live, but it's gonna be more stuff that's gonna come out about this it's gonna be more stuff that's gonna come out about this sister searching this money, because now this giveaway is in question. Now this giveaway is in question, and it's gonna be more stuff to come out about it. Yeah, and I can't wait because it's about time for all this shit to come to an end. Raj, you sit on the end of your sofa with your head held high, acting like you never do anything wrong. Oh, I would never. I would never. We don't caught you in lies. Everybody who you fall out with, you come out and say you never really was rocking with them anyway, but yet you on your platform calling them sister, brother, you love them. Oh, Sharita, you was gonna ride with her till the wheel fall off. Y'all just got mad at Lele when she said she wanted to separate herself. Y'all just was tag teaming over there. And now look, now you want to separate yourself too. Like, come on. Olga Harris says, truth being told, evil. Yeah. And I wish people would start waking up. Charlita Renee says, like I said before, I've never seen two snakes play together. The end result was to be expected. Yeah, this was to be expected. This did not surprise me at all. I was more shocked by the amount of people in the chat. I'm talking about grown women still scared and still afraid to call a spade a spade. Y'all literally sat here in this woman chat and watched her admit that she was going to use giveaway money to bless somebody who's been on her platform every day riding her coattail. Someone that she admitted ain't really done much for the goddamn sister circle. Someone that was blocking people and making people feel some type of way in the sister circle. You was gonna take someone who really caused more drama and more static ever since she's came to your platform. You was gonna take people's hard-earned money and give it to her ass. But we're supposed to believe that you're a genuine person. Yeah. It was a no for me. And like I said, I wasn't even shocked by all this that's coming out. It's just the amount of naive people who literally are sitting there acting as if this is okay. Acting as if this was Treese, if she had all this going on, if she had a group and she was collecting money to do a giveaway, and then we found out behind the scenes that she gonna bless her friends with it, baby, this would have been on. It would have been 30 videos by now. They would have been contacting Facebook. They would have been contacting YouTube. They would have been contacting whoever. The police probably would have been called by now. But so many people are willing to accept it because they so desperately want her platform to thrive so she can take down one person they all hate. Baby, I'm here to tell you that is sick. And people can support who they want to support, right? I normally don't even shame people for watching who they want to watch. But some shit is just something that is just plain out dead ass wrong. When you have someone that's attacking another black woman and trying to end it all for another black woman, and you're sitting around supporting that, but the person who you are cheering on is just as shady and not even just as this, because I don't feel like Treese is any of the things that Roz accuses her of being. So I ain't even gonna say just as. I'm gonna say the very things that she is, all the behavior that she is accusing someone else of having, she's displaying all of those character traits that she criticizes so frequently. She has admitted that she's been dishonest with you all, and you all still rock with and believe everything she say. She has contradicted herself 100 times. She tell you all she can't forgive Treese, or she can't stop talking about Treese because Treese talked about her and dogged her out and came for her. But she's forgiven about 5 other people that's came for her and dogged her out and talked about her and her kids. Make it make sense. One sweet tea says she said she was gonna take a cut too. Like what? Like really? Like that, like, and people literally did not even blink when she said that. Ma'am, you have a monetized platform. You have monthly subscriptions. You're already getting your cut. You have memberships on YouTube. You have people paying monthly dues on Facebook. At one point, I think she was monetized, or I don't know if she still is or not, because I don't frequent her Facebook. But you were monetized on Facebook, so I don't know if that still is a thing. I don't know if they took it or not. Why would you get a cut of a giveaway? And literally, you have slow people who are just sitting there like, it's okay, Roz. It's all right. We still support you. No, baby, you gonna have to run that back. You're gonna have to run that back. You just admitted that you was gonna take the giveaway money and you was gonna get a cut. And you was gonna give a cut to your homegirls and your moderators. That's not a giveaway, ma'am. The whole purpose of your content being monetized is for people. That is how you get your compensation for going live and giving people content. The memberships, they're already giving back to you through the memberships. So you're gonna ask them for some more? And listen, I'm not knocking people for generating, money through social media. I'm not knocking people for asking supporters for money. But if you're gonna do it, keep it real. Don't label it a giveaway, because it's not a giveaway. Giveaway is a charitable term that is alluding that you will be giving something to someone else, not you and your team are going to get a cut. The moderators are essentially working for you. The admin are essentially working for you. Sharita was the admin. They're essentially doing a job for you. So they shouldn't be getting any giveaway money. They should be getting if you feel like you owe them compensation, you should be compensating them regularly, not through money collected for a giveaway. Because when people hear a giveaway, they hear we're about to help someone in need. We're about to give something to someone in need. Why do I need to invest my money? And I'm just speaking for someone, like, let's just say I'm someone in the sister circle. Why do I need to give you money to give Sharita? When both of you all sit on this platform and brag about how much you all have and how you ain't want for nothing, why do I need to bless you and Sharita? You all get on here and talk about how much you all have, how better you all are than everybody. You brag about how nice your house is, how nice your car is. You yourself have said it several times that you're not wanting for nothing. So why would anyone in your camp be getting a cut? Why wouldn't you be giving this to a mother who can't buy Christmas gifts or can't buy Christmas dinner, or who needs their bills caught up on, or who may be facing eviction? Why not use all the proceeds for that purpose? You already have a platform that's paying you. You already have people that are paying to listen to you go live. You already have people that send you super chats and monthly subscription. That's your cut. So why would you be getting a cut of a giveaway? Scamming, baby. That's scamming 101. And you want to look up my information and question my side hustle that I can prove that I have, and you want to question everybody else's employment. I've heard you get on here and you come for several people way to feed their family. But you collecting money from people to just split up when Christmas come amongst you and your team? Girl, bye. Go lay down. Blessing Hot Topic says, remember, her nor Sharita has not contributed no money to Devil Group. Right. She said to herself that Sharita didn't contribute. So why in the hell would she be getting a cut? Tanya says, I'll wait until you watch and speak about it. I refuse to give any of them my time to view. Child, okay. Oh my God, big homie blocks and Z had their baby boy. Okay, who was that? Whoever it is, congratulations to them. Sting of the Black Scorpion said, I came out of the bushes to hit the like button. Thank you. And to say, somebody said $2,500 a month for 2 years, that's $60,000. Right. Hey, Alive and Prosperous. Like, the math is not mathing, baby. Yes, it definitely is a scam. Because if you've gotten 60 racks on top of whatever you're getting from, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, membership, super chats. Hell no. How is it only 8,000 in the bank account? Charlita Renee says, because it's all about the money for them all. Right. One Sweet Tea says a giveaway is just that. She's doing damage control by saying it's not a scam, but not brainwashed like her group. Right. Like, they are literally naive and brainwashed, and it's all because they are so desperate for more. Here, let's give you all your money. Here, take it all. Take it all. As long as you keep coming on here talking about Teresa every day and tearing her down, we'll give it all, baby. Honey, just when I thought I heard it all. But you all are the same people that every time, and I hate to keep bringing her name up because at the end of the day, I'm just using her as an example, but not trying to keep bringing her up. But every time Treese posts her legitimate promotions, she posts her legitimate list of promo prices. You all question it. Oh, it's not legitimate. Oh, she's scamming people. Oh, it's not worth it. But y'all won't question, ma'am, why am I paying you for a giveaway just for you to split the money with your moderators and your friends and yourself? When I already watch your channel, I'm already giving you a view. A lot of them are already subscribed and paying a monthly subscription. I'm already paying dues. And then on top of that, you want me to contribute to a Christmas giveaway that you're going to split amongst yourself and people who work in your account. Yeah, I'm done. I've heard it all. But yeah, I'm going to have to catch up some more because they say it's been some more tea spilled. And so we're going to continue to unpack it because, it's time for people to start speaking the hell up. And when I say people to start speaking the hell up, I mean it's time for you all to start who support that content to start using your damn brain. And it don't take a rocket science to figure out that you all are being bamboozled, lied to, and scammed. You all are so brainwashed and blinded because you also desperately want to hear the tea on somebody. Y'all so desperately want to hear somebody degrade somebody that you all just want to put two and two together and be like, this some bullshit. This some bullshit. And we as grown women should stop supporting bullshit and start standing for something. Period. But we will revisit. Like I said, I'm gonna go watch some more of the lives, and as more information comes out, we're gonna break it down. But yeah, baby, we'll stay tuned. At the end of the day, you cannot build anything successful off of hate. I don't give a damn what it is. And I don't understand people will realize that there's nothing positive, uplifting, or genuine about Roz. And Sharita, I don't feel sorry for her ass either because she was just as thirsty and just as desperate. And she thought she was going to come on now. And she thought her and Ross was going to join forces. And honey, Ross had a trick for her ass. And that's all I got, y'all. But thank y'all for hanging in here with me tonight. Like I said, we gonna stay tuned. Hey, Bun75. Hey. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this up for replay for those of you all who are just tuning in. We're gonna stay tuned. We gonna keep up with the foolery. We gonna see what else unpacks. But yeah, I'm interested to see what else is going to be said about this Christmas giveaway scam. Because baby, Sharita ready to tell it all. They said somebody else went live telling it all, and yeah, this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to be in the bushes with my popcorn watching it all unfold. But thank y'all for hanging in here with me tonight, and I will see you all in my next video. Love y'all. Good night.